Alright guys, I'm back. We got ourselves some Lucky Envelope Brewing. This right here is in collaboration with Highland Brewing, and it's called Metalox Juicy IPA, coming in at 6.5. Kind of got like a Chinese themed label there, or at least I think it's Chinese. And we got, it says, rooted in craft, inspired by culture, Lucky Envelope Brewing was founded in Seattle, Washington by longtime friends Ray Kwan and Barry Chan. The name comes from the Chinese tradition of lucky, red, envelopes that are gifted on special occasions to yield prosperity and ward off evil. So our passion for both craft beer and shared Chinese-American heritage inspired a unique approach to brewing. We respect beer in its purest form, but refuse to abide by the limits of convention, pushing the envelope with bold new concepts and innovative recipes that influence by community, culture, and curiosity. I like that. That sounds pretty good. Now this one here is actually a IPA, but with a twist. So it says, Lucky Envelope Brewing in collaboration with Highland Brewing. Wish you a happy year of the Metalox. Our Chinese celebratory Zodiac IPA is brewed with Seattle's own Market Spice Lychee Rose Black Tea. So that is in this IPA, and double dry hopped with Citra, Simcoe, and Laurel hops. Interesting. And I actually already had this one at my local brewery. They had a little Seattle trip, and they brought a bunch of Seattle beers back in cans as to-go options to sell in their tap room, which I always appreciate them doing that. I love that. And the tea made me very curious, but it was a winner for me. I actually really enjoyed it. So there's a look at the color. Nothing too strange there. Maybe just a little bit brownish, but not really brown in person. You do get like a little bit of like fruity herbal notes on the nose. And juicy it is. Still predominantly a very juicy, fruity IPA. But I think there is a little bit of like herbal character that dances on your tongue. Not overwhelming, it's very subtle, but I liked it. It's a good IPA anyways. Alright, we are finishing off Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations Week with Pumpkin Oud. And I know I didn't do a solid 7 days of shaves. I'm fucking busy. And I don't have 7 Lisa's Natural Herbal Creation soaps. But this will conclude the end of the week. For me, anyways. Pumpkin Oud is a good one. You could see the look of the soap there. That's just scrape marks from me scraping it into a bowl. But, oh my god. I absolutely love this scent in cold weather, fall, winter, nighttime. I mean, you name it. It is a good one. I love this one. I've used this one many times on the channel, but you can see right there we got lathered up in the Lancaster bowl, staple of my daily shaves. We got a beautiful soft curl going on right there. This is my crazy badger brush, sadly no longer making shaving gear, but there's a beautiful crimson and black brush right there with the no name, no hype badger knot on top. And let's just wet the face and get right into this. The scent on this one, obviously pumpkin, but it's not like a sweet pumpkin pie. It doesn't have like a baked goods vibe. It's almost like they took natural pumpkin. It's just, ever so slightly sweet, not not cloying or overdone in the least bit. It's just like natural pumpkin, slightly sweet, and then that oud, and I'm sure there's more to it than that, but and then also has that oud, and it kind of gives it like a warm, earthy but slightly sweet vibe, and I absolutely love this scent. I like this. I think this is my favorite Lisa's Natural Herbal Creation scent. Go figure. Funk Boy Squad, stand up. I know I call CDB and the gang Fresh Boys, and he calls me a Funk Boy, and so I'll take that happily. This is firmly in the Funk Boy realm. It has that kind of warm, earthy vibe to it, but it has that nice sweet pumpkin, and I think the mix of the two really works well together. Not so much in the warm weather, but when you have a little bit colder weather, this is a fucking banger. Holiday season banger. You should see all that beautiful lather. Nice and dense, nice and rich. And this isn't even her newest up-to-date formula. This is the previous premium. Yeah, I said that right. This is the previous premium, not even the most up-to-date premium base that she offers. Got a beard hair there. But yeah, wonderful stuff. It's funny, it has like, if you look at it closely, it's like slightly off-white, and you can almost see like little brown specks in the lather in person. Just little light brown specks. And I've always wondered what that's about, but it doesn't affect the shave in the least. Alright, gonna be using the Weck Sextoblade with the Kismet blade loaded in top. And the scales on this bad boy were made by Lather Me Whiskers. And it was my design, and he brought it to life. And if that's not fucking badass, a pimped out Weck, I don't know what is. Alright, let's get into it. We are not going to rush through this shave, but I do look forward to getting done with this shave only because the Canadian Mafia show is live right now. I was trying to beat them, but it turns out I was too slow, and so I'm going to miss the first half hour or so, but as soon as I get done with this shave, I'm going to cut it back on and have fun with my Canadian brethren. If you are unaware of the Canadian Mafia show, they do their thing on Wednesdays on Instagram Live. Give them a follow, that way you can catch their live show. And they basically do like a rotating round table of Canadian wet shavers, and they just talk shaving, they bullshit, have a drink, and discuss various topics and field questions from the crowd, and it's just a fun time. I mean, it's, if you're familiar with BBS Live, or if you're familiar with Real Talk, then chances are you're familiar with the Canadian Mafia show as well. But it's just a good time, you know what I mean? Talking shaving and having some drinks and giving each other shit. It's just a good time. This Kismet, very smooth. definitely lives up to the hype that it has received. The only caveat I would say is that it's kind of hard to get here, and I don't think that it's better than the Annie or Diane blades. Like, just being honest. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Perhaps others who've tried, all three might disagree with me, but I don't think that the Kismet blades are better than my ladies, Annie and Diane. I just don't think so. On par, yes. But better or the best? No, I don't think so. I think they're on par. I like the Annie and Diane blades. And I could just get them on Amazon right here in the States. I could even get some of them at Sally's Beauty Supply, locally. So it's kind of like I gotta give the nod to Sally and Diane, Annie and Diane, just for being readily available in my neck of the woods. Alright, as expected, no issues whatsoever with the soap. Very, very slick, and the scent is about a 6, maybe 6.5. It's there to be enjoyed. It's bold, it's bang, and I love it. Ooh, excuse me. Scoop some of that good looking lather back onto the brush. Finish up this against the grain pass. The only thing, I wish Lisa had matching aftershave splashes, preferably like a witch hazel based aftershave. That seems to be my preference. I like non-alcohol splashes. I like alcohol splashes. But I seem to love witch hazel based aftershave splashes. And so it can be witch hazel and alcohol, it can be witch hazel no alcohol, although I think witch hazel has a little bit of like inherent alcohol no matter what. But yeah, I definitely like Purely Skinful. I've said that many times at this point, but Purely Skinful's aftershave splash, I fucking love that. I love it. And that's a witch hazel based one. So I wish Linda would go down that road and make her own aftershave splashes, matching aftershave splashes. Perhaps in the future. Alright, very nice. One thing I love about Weck shaves is they shave close, brother. Like Willie's blades. They shave close, man. They give me some of my closest, longest lasting BBS shaves. And this is not a paid infomercial. I'm being dead fucking serious, man. They give me the closest, longest lasting BBS shaves. The following day, it's like 24 hours have went by, and sure, there's stubble, but do I even need to bother shaving? Probably not. Just do it for the fun of it. But is it necessary the day after a Weck shave? Probably not. Very nice. And that lather just so creamy. I know. I know. Some people don't like seeing the lather with hairs suspended in it, but to me, there's just something when you're like, you see it, you see that lather is like on point. And you see all the work that's been done with all those hairs suspended in it. There's just something about it. It doesn't gross me out. It kind of like, it's just like, yeah, I did that. Fucking killing it. I'm killing it. And this, I'm knocking this shave out of the park. Very nice. And to think, you know, this was her previous premium and she made improvements on this. Just thinking about that. More slickness, better post shave, a little bit more density and lather stability. I think she did a great job on the new premium, and to be honest, the improvements that she made on the Urban Fused shaving soap and her new formula for that one, that is really like where I feel like improvement was made by leaps and bounds, whereas her premium formula is kind of like, you know, a small step forward, incremental improvements, you know. But I feel like the improvements she made on the Urban Fused shaving soap, which is her budget offering, I feel like the improvements she made on that one are crazy. I mean, that one is such a good lather now, and more scents are coming to that line. I already asked because I was like, need some more scents in this budget offering, you know. And hopefully she gets on that, because she has a ton of bath soaps. Lisa does, and a ton of scents offered in her bath soaps, and she could really, you know, just take some of the most popular ones out of that, more or less, and transfer that over to the men's shaving soap if she really wanted to, at least the budget line. But if not, you know, she could always do like cologne dupes, and that'll at least buy her some time to make some of her own, or find a pre-blend fragrance that she really enjoys. I recommended Prada Luna Rosa. Any one of those three in that lineup, I recommended that to her. Who knows if she'll take my recommendation, but I threw it out there anyways, because at this point, I'm desperate. Nobody's offering it. I don't want to go to Ginger's Garden to get it. So, just have to wait and see. Alright, and we had ourselves a damn fine shave indeed with the Weck. Always a good shave with the Weck. As long as I do my part, the Weck is going to do its part. Give me one of the closest shaves of my life. Probably don't even need to feel around, because I just know the skin feels soft, supple, not tight or anything like that. Doesn't feel tight. It feels light, squishy. I like it. We're gonna follow this up with some K-Shave Worx Staggering Jack, which is actually, it was their fall release. It was actually the shave soap was actually made with beer from Smallcraft Brewing, and you could see This is actually a 30 ml aftershave bottle. So, small bottle. And the shaving soap was like 2 ounces. So I absolutely love the small form factor. You know, that's right up my alley. And they even got a quality industry standard restrictor on this bad boy. Nothing to complain about. I absolutely love that. Alright, now this ain't exactly the same. This one is actually much sweeter, and I would classify this one as a gourmand. But this one's much sweeter, much spicier in the way of like baking spices. This smells like a dessert, and I'm pretty positive I'll be smelling like a motherfucking snack here for the remainder of the night, possibly well into the morning. So I'm just gonna rub that in the beer, get that longevity, because the stuff smells fucking good in my opinion. Alright guys, that will do it. That concludes Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations week. Hopefully you participated if you had some, and if you don't have some, please, for the love of God, check them out. At least visit the website, see what you think. But if not, check it out. Please check it out, because underappreciated. It's your money, your decision, but check Lisa out. She's been doing it for a long time. She deserves a little bit of love. Alright guys, I appreciate you. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll catch you on the next one.